in the beginning there was the Creator, there was the water. Even before there was the Word or the Holy Spirit mentioned in the Bible, there's the water. And so that water is in your body. 80% of your body is filled with this magnificent liquid crystal superconductor. The creative juice of the universe is completely making up the majority of your body. So now think about the fact that our atmosphere is hydrated. Think about the fact that NASA scientists have already determined that the entire universe is full of water. And so that this is now an understanding that the creative juice into which the word, sound, frequency in the beginning of Genesis was spoken, let there be light. And out of this water came this magnificent sunshine, which is made of what? Hydrogen. The sun is made of about 98% hydrogen and 2% helium, which is a couple of hydrogen atoms combined. Now, that tells you something. It tells you that all the energy in the universe comes out of water. It tells you that all the electrons that are flowing, that's creating all the energy, everything from the movement of my lips, the blinking of my eyes, to the signal that you're receiving on this television monitor right now on the internet, all of it is produced by electrons that are flowing. Those flowing electrons are bringing all the energy, and the primary source is the same. This concert for the living water is a magnificent theme that brings us a full measure of understanding of the greatest secreted truths in Earth's history have now been revealed. And Live H2O is a celebration, it's a proclamation of our education, our edification, literally our uplift in energy and understanding, and this measure of intelligence by which we can redevelop and re-guide our planet back to sanity. Some semblance of sanity would be nice, don't you think? It's a transcendence time. It's a time of celebration where we transcend the limitation. And the limitation shall be no more for those of us who tune into the clear channel broadcast of 528 hertz frequency that connects your heart, literally, to the Creator's heart. I'm telling you, based on all the evidence we're looking at, and there's a ton of it. It's like a big picture. You know, at the end of a picture, you put all the little pieces together. In a puzzle, you got a picture there, and suddenly you know what it is, even though you couldn't see it in the beginning. And that's exactly what it is that we're doing now with Concert for the Living Water. We've put so many pieces together, now it paints a great picture. It's a picture of how we get out of this mess. It's a plan for our evolution beyond the intoxication and the pollution and the degradation of the culture. You know, this whole cultural degeneration that we've been experiencing. You know, our children are manipulated from birth to grave, intoxicated through vaccinations. All of this intoxication is creating plague. Tuned to 528 hertz frequency so that you'll have the opportunity then to literally vibe to the resonance and essence of love, which is what the entire universe is vibing to already. Music to commune, divinely commune, maximally commune with what's in your heart. That gives you the warm fuzzies when you're in relationships that bring you joy and harmony and love. That's such a wonderful feeling. Well, that's what this is about. It's about recapturing your essence, my essence, our divine family's essence of harmony and resonant frequency of divinity. That's what this divine human communion is about. That's what that interpersonal communication should be about, right? It's about communicating, communing with each other as brothers and sisters from a divine family, which is what we are. If 80% of your body is water, and water is part of the triune God, according to the book of Genesis, well, guess what? That makes you part of the divine family. Makes me part of the divine family. So we're really brothers and sisters divine that have been, unfortunately, dumbed down. The bad news. You can look at the flu, you can look at the fright, you can look at the engineered manipulation, intoxication, and the public mania, the wearing of masks, not going into public places where there's lots of crowds or people sneezing, isolating yourself while being fearful of engaging. You know, I wonder if Mother Teresa had that problem. You know, I don't think so. I really do not think that Mother Teresa, if she were alive today, I'm sure she's probably rolling over in her grave thinking about how stupid we are for not engaging each other with love and understanding in the face of even a flu. You know, a lot of people die of influenza. Most of those people, they don't tell you, die from the drugs and the vaccination intoxications and all of the medical manipulations that they've received by putting their faith into a medical deity. It's the same old story of paganism. Where's your faith? If you say you consider yourself a good Jew or a good Christian or a good Muslim, and you run to the medicine cabinet to pop your magic pill to cure every ill, where's your faith? How can you declare yourself a faithful Christian, for example, and do that? You know, when, you know, Jesus, Yeshua is his Hebrew name, when he actually did what he did, what did he tell you? He produced those miracle healings, and what did he say? It is by your faith and trust that you are healed. So the reality is, where's your faith and trust? If you have faith and trust, literally, you can move mountains. That's exactly right. How much faith and trust does a mustard seed have? You know, Jesus said, you know, if you had as little faith and trust as a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. How much faith and trust does a mustard seed have? Answer. Infinite. Infinite. Because a mustard seed doesn't have an ego. It doesn't have a fear-based, mind-controlled, enslaving mechanism that's been indoctrinated into subhuman dissonance to the essence of the flow of divinity. The power of the universe is flowing through us. The power of the universe resides in our hearts. And if we have faith and trust, which also resides in your heart, that's like the clear channel broadcasting station to the heavenly throne. You can move mountains because you have got the power of the Creator behind you. We've now proven through mathematics and physics and bioenergetics and electrogenetics how DNA actually works as a receiver and a transmitter of that power and glory of the Creator. And that's power that's coming in through light and sound signals, special frequency vibrations, like 528 hertz frequency. This incredible sound of love. It's time that we really expanded our hearts and our consciousness beyond the limitations, the false indoctrinations, the dogmas that literally keep us dumbed down. You know, that's what school is about. Everything from you know, the grade schools that we send our children to, but to the academic education that I received. Doctorate education, Harvard School of Public Health. You know, I have advanced degrees, but the reality is it was all an indoctrination. And I had to literally learn and have vision beyond that unfortunate confinement of my mentality. And most importantly, looking at my heart. You know, when you go into these hazing education processing, that is the cultural indoctrination. That's in essence what it is that we have, this dogmas and doctrines and education, which is an indoctrination system to make us mind-controlled slaves of something far less than what we're capable of being. This concept that pH, parts hydrogen, or power of hydrogen, is one of the most fundamental and most important of all understandings of health and physiology and metabolism and staying healthy and prevention. And you see, disease recovery is also based on this tremendously. Parts hydrogen, pH, your body chemistry. You know, if you're alkaline and you've had a lot of water and you've been drinking and you're well hydrated, pH of 8 drinking water, so that your body chemistry range is between pH 7.3 and 7.8. You know what? I guarantee you, even if it's an avian combination swine flu, it's not going to knock you out